Relax, everybody. Relax, relax, relax. It's September 9th, 2024. My name is Tom, otherwise known as Striking, here in the digital media world. So glad to be hosting another episode of DYOR Live here on the DYOR Media Network. We've got a great show for you today. I don't believe Pedro knows he's on camera because he's not smiling. But anyway, before I get into it too much today, this is the point where I introduce my co-host, Pedro Garcia. What's happening, Pedro?
What's up, my peoples? How is everybody doing? It is good to have everybody. It's crazy. My teeth look yellow. Holy crap, dude. It looks like I just put butter on
that white balance. Gotta work on that white balance. Everybody, today is Meme Coin Monday. We haven't done Meme Coin Monday in a long time, so we're going to hit all the coin market cap top 10. And along with Pedro's got a nice list of political memes and the various Dolan, Trump, MAGA this, MAGA that. Kamala this, Kamala that. We'll see what they have to offer you as far as either returns or getting rug pulled. As you might suspect, I'm back in Ottawa right now, so it's my first time at my computer here, and that's why frame rate is jacked up and my voice probably isn't matching my lips. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show today. We're trying to get the word out about the show. If you're involved with more than one meme coin project, take the link to this show and post it elsewhere. Get those viewers into this. The more, wow, I was looking at the comment machine over here. Comment machine's already going nuts. So the more comments we get for a project, the quicker that we'll get to your project on the screen here and talk about it. I mean, we had the first comment today was right from, let's see, Jim Matthews here about TFB, I'm guessing is Trump First Blood. Pedro, I think that's Trump First Blood. Troublesome says Wiggle Room. Oh, that's for the start of the show. Let's see. Daryl Lawton in the house. Thank you, Daryl. Mr. Lawton. Welcome to the show. Let's try and get a little background music here, so I'm not listening just to myself here. Which one do we want? That one. Don't have the sound effects machine working today because I'm already taxing the CPU on this 4-year-old computer here. So we'll put a little yeah in the background. If it gets too loud, just let us know as usual.
Absolutely.
Space Cat in the house. Max Chain is having a major announcement. Another good group of guys that forgets when I say, hey, when you have an announcement, let us know and we'll cover it. We would have gone live and covered their announcement. But anyway, we'll bring you the Max Chain news later. And Jesus has risen. Thank you very much, our Lord and Savior. Relax. Yes, the song is Relax. I got a free trial of the stuff called Licked, and they have regular songs on it, not just corporate cover songs of things. And I got a free trial, so I used my free trial today. And Frankie Goes to Hollywood, Relax, because the idea in crypto is, man, you gotta just chill. All of us take this too much at heart here, and we get all worked up about it. And Pedro's got to talk us off the edge. So just everybody chill and relax. And also, it's a song from the 80s. And Tom, that's my time, man. That's my time. Yeah. Shane says, I remember when it was a new song. I do too. I do too. I was actually in London in the middle 80s when it came out, or just after it came out. And it was all the craze. All the craze. Kimchi Man says, good morning, DYOR Network fam. Weibo, we featured last Thursday, all about their project and had Mayor and Dean Toshi on about the project. Great project. And while starting out as a meme, they're developing utilities just to be able to trade it better and help generate volume. Good stuff. Go check out Weibo. It's in the previous show to this. Links to that, all that type of stuff are in the previous shows. Or just go to Weibo. I think it's weibotoken.com. And Jesus said he bought some last night like a true degen. Okay. Kimchi Man says, don't forget to hit that like button. Yeah, I'm not looking at the like button here right now. Let's see. Let's look at that. 2 likes, 7 likes. We got 7. All right, we got 7 likes. And need a few more.
I want to throw this out to everybody because I learned some new stuff, right? Did I just interrupt you? I'm sorry.
That's all right. Go ahead.
I just learned some stuff. So this is a lot of the stuff that we talk about here, because we talk about real things on show here. I just found out that we actually get delisted on the algorithm system. And so it's very hard to get this show out based off of what we're actually trying to do, because, well, one, um, because we talk about real issues and about real things that affect the market and affect everything else. What's up, Tim? Yeah, I'm live. Absolutely. We have actually, because we talk about real things potentially, and because it does affect crypto, what happens is we get delisted. And so if we were climbing the ranking on the algorithm, as we start to move up, what happens is, because of what we talk about, they then push us back down to the bottom here. And then we got to climb back up. And so that's probably why many times you guys will see like new people come here and then you see them not, because we stay on safe topics, and then we talk about real topics. And when those real topics happen, it literally goes through and it throws everything off. So sorry about that. I know, Tom.
Hey, Drew, you got to stop messing with the camera.
Yeah, I know.
You had it perfect. It was perfect. Now you're off.
Well, I'm looking at it right now, and I'm all inside. Oh, wait. So wait, you're telling me that? All right. Okay, it got to be this way.
Right. When I have it this way, it'll force you to center it. See, we got to keep going. Now you're off to the side. You're still off to your right. You need to turn the camera to your right. There you go. Look at that.
There we go. All right. I just need to just move. All right. So there's a point here. Sorry with the craziness, because we talk about real issues and things that actually affect the world. And it is related to crypto. YouTube and many other platforms actually delist us. And so it messes up the algorithm and we don't get our stuff out there. And it doesn't make it financially plausible for us to really start climbing ranking here. So it actually comes to our viewers now, and I really mean that now. Like, I used to joke around and say, but you guys really are the only, if we are going to grow, because it will have to be because of you guys, literally. And I don't think it's fair, Tom and I, like, do the whole entire O face, right? Like, or all these silly little things. We're not going to play those games. We want to be like a real show, and we want to show people real value and not to sit there and play games. And so I would ask from a humble beginning and from the show where it got going, I would ask simply just, share our stuff, like legit, share our stuff and connect with us. Talk to us on the live streams on Twitch, or not on Twitch, but on Twitter. Please do the same. Not Twitter, excuse me. X. We can't, like, it's just saying, because I don't think I'm not going to not bring value to you guys that's really happening, especially when it comes to the charting and things that actually will affect you guys. And so I want to keep doing this, but it comes down to you guys sharing us and really pushing us out there. So just letting you guys know. All right, enough with that. Perfect timing. Let's go over to Bitcoin here and see what Bitcoin is doing. Alrighty. We've actually seen some little plays that we've been talking about.
Hold on one sec, Pedro. I'm running really slow here because I left my stream deck in another city. So that means I have to go manually change the scenes instead of hitting the button here. Which, if you just get started, all I wanted to let you know is that there's a delay.
Okay, no worries then.
And it should be 3, 2, 1. There you go. Done.
All right, perfect then. Okay, so we've talked about these areas now for a while. I think since the middle of August is when we've talked about this. End of August, as we saw the sell-off and kind of pull back up into this area. And we talked about it coming up into this. And on Thursday, I said, all right, guys, we're coming into this area here at this level, right? I want you guys to take this long and catch it back up to the 8-period moving average here. And as you guys can sit there and see, that's exactly what we saw. We come down into our zone, and this was a 4-to-1 ratio into this level here. So now I'm going to put a zone here for you guys to see. Oh, that was not what I was supposed to do. Give me 1 second.
We're all having some issues here today.
Here we are, guys. Here we go. So we have a zone right here with BTC, and you can see here that as we're hitting these levels here, that's going to be that 57 to 56,000 area, that 57,123 to the 56,317. So we're coming into this area. We have 8 period moving average. We also have the 50 period moving average coming in, and we don't see any demand wick here. I'm expecting to see this come back down into this level as we come back down. Then you can see here we had one demand wick here, but the majority of these, as we're moving up, we don't see a lot of demand wicks or legit zone. So I'm expecting us to hit this 50 period moving average on that 4 hour, and they hit that 57,123 to that 56,1. So this is where you're going to want to put your this is where we want to short. Okay, our stop's going to be roughly around here, above here, around that 57,166 or wherever this zone is at for you. Okay, and then we want to sit there and we want to capture it back down to here. So it's going to be a 2-to-1, close to 3-to-1 ratio here. Our first target is going to be back at the 55 area, and this is where I want you guys to take 60% of your profit here. And if we see a pullback into our level here, we're going to then reduce our risk. So our stop would be right here. And then we're going to bring it right above this 50 period moving average on the 4 hour here. Okay. So this will help you guys be able to receive that profit. And so this from here to here, it should be it looks like a 6-to-1 here. So I'm just giving you guys trading areas so that you guys can play off of this area.
Been pumping all morning here.
Yep. Well, the problem is I don't see any real, these aren't real areas here, right? Like,
could it just be ETF buying this morning?
Could be
Monday morning trader showing up to work.
That's exactly what it could very much be. So we'll see what happens here. Give me 1 second. I got a call.
Look at that. Pedro's got a cost button now. He moves on screen.
Yeah.
Now got a cost button.
Yes, absolutely. These are the areas here that I'm definitely looking for it to kind of turn around here. We'll find out. Biggest key is that I expect you to come back and test this low at these levels here. What's up, Shane? It's good to see you, brother. Also, Jesus there. Yo, what you gotta do when to stay quiet and just play background music. Laugh out loud. That's funny. A little off-centered. Yeah.
Oh, that was from before. That's old.
Oh, yeah. Okay, guys.
Welcome, Tim Fountain. Thanks for joining us. Appreciate it.
Yep. So this is the play here we want to play. And we talked about this already, play going short to coming back down to this level here. So this is definitely a great play since Friday for our guys who traded this. And then the key is this: if we do continue up, okay, we want to wait for a push through and come back down, find support, and to push back up. And we'll know that by volume. All right, guys. So we'll make sure we're paying attention to that. Now, my biggest key is why you're like, well, Pedro is pushing really hard, because on the smaller time frame, I'm not seeing any demand zones as we're pushing up, right? No real defense against this. So for me, that's why I'm looking more for a short at this level here to see it go down. All right, guys. And I'm also thinking about doing some extra stuff for TA for you guys. Basically, maybe even playing my charts. And I haven't talked to Tom about this, but it's just kind of like what I'm thinking about. Is just playing my charts for you guys so you can sit there and look at all this stuff when I'm not here. And then if I look to get in on a short, something that I can jump on and excuse me. And then from there, jump on and say, hey guys, all right, look, let's initiate this trade here. Let's go short here. And see what happens from that play. All right, guys, that's in a nutshell, at least for Bitcoin, what I'm expecting. Ethereum is in our zone here that we talked about, right? We're coming down. We played.
I'm on mute, Pete.
Come on. Boom. Right here. So I'm expecting this to still come back down into this lower level. We're up into our zone area, but I think our real stops are sitting right here below here, where we will see a reaction below 20, or excuse me, 2099 area here. Once we go below that, we should either see a push up. The fact that we stopped before it shows me that institutions are going through and manipulating this, and so they're going to push this up, get you guys to go long here, and then they'll drop it back down, stop many people out at this level, and then
what's the price here? What's the current price of ETH?
So the current price right now is 2,331. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
Shane, that joke is so bad.
I just saw it.
But we'll take it.
That was funny.
We'll take it
though. Dude, any engagement we'll take away. So, but just in general, like when I'm looking at a lot of this stuff here, this is like what I'm looking at. Now let's check out BNB here. BNB, we're coming up, tapping this area. We hit below our area here. We saw a push up. Now for BNB, where is it going to go? Let's check out where the weekly. We see here on the weekly zone right here, that 8 period, it'll probably come up, tap this, and come back down. So we want to sit there and find a zone that is a smaller.
Even BNB's moving now.
Oh my goodness, they actually changed it.
What'd they change again?
They changed it back. Yeah, they changed it back to the correct times.
Maybe they're in a location that.
No, actually, they did not.
Oh,
they did not. I'm sorry. I thought they did, but I was wrong. They have kept it at the wrong times. Oh, I was like, please tell me they did, but I guess not. So I've got to go here real quick.
Jerry Molinari says, good morning, guys. Clan in the house. Smash the like and subscribe. Show these guys some love. Welcome. Been hearing a lot about Clan lately, and I'm sure we'll hear more later today about it. Thanks, Jerry. Wasn't there a famous politician, Molinari? Maybe even a woman? Female politician? Yeah, governor, something like that. I can't remember. Which chart you got up there now, Pedro?
This is BNB. I'm just looking for a good zone.
While Pedro's looking for a good zone, I might remind everybody that our show is sponsored here by BidFi. Right below me, the QR code here. The QR code will lead you to a sign-up page. We got a new campaign going that I'll bring up later to get free monies from them, from BidFi. They're going to kick in more than $100 USDT if you open an account and subscribe. So open an account and deposit 100 USDT. They will also kick in $100, and you'll have 200. Actually, a little bit more than that, I believe, in money to trade, either spot or futures and perpetuals. I'll bring it up here in a minute when I can. But Pedro's looking for his zones. Pedro's itching to do is tell us about a good trade that came right back down into his zone that we were talking about beforehand that we'll bring up here today.
Oh yeah, for many of us, we talked about some really dope stuff in the past, and it literally just came in, tapped it, and I was just like, oh, it was such a good trade. And I literally told Tom, I said, dude, like we need to really start trading this stuff because, like, I'm not trying to be saying I'm good, but it does pretty much what I expect. So love it that you guys are watching us kind of call these out. I'm just hoping you guys are taking advantage of these trades that I'm giving you guys. You know, like, because it's honestly no point. If you guys aren't making money, then
like, what's the point?
Why are we doing? Yeah, I want you guys to make money.
Might have to have a competition to put up your little receipts from the trades.
Yeah.
Especially if you use BidFi. Let's see, where is my affiliate center here? Center.
I like this area, the 566 to the 564 area on good area. So this is gonna be when it's 11.
Where is this campaign? Oh, that's language. Where is the campaign? I'm gonna have to ask our customer service agent Stella that, who will probably get back to me right away.
Actually, scratch this zone right here.
Also, there's our other sponsor here, Audit Chain, all the way over there on the other side of the board over there. A while ago, I was showing you a lot of ads for them and a lot of stuff about them and saying, hey, you know, they're even going to be booming soon because their product's going to come out. And then, of course, there was a long delay and you didn't hear me talking about them. But they just got approved for what's called a consultation period, in which the Swiss government has announced that they're going to use Audit Chain's products. And the consultation period's like in the US when they say, all right, we're going to do this, but we'll give you 90 days to comment about it. In which they're going to use Audit Chain's protocols for filing electronic versions in the IXBRL format of taxes and financial statements and all that type of stuff in all 26 cantons of Switzerland. It's a really big deal because the Swiss kind of set the standards for the whole rest of the world as far as accounting and financial reporting standards. And Audit Chain's expecting this to explode throughout the rest of the world once the big four firms kind of pick it up and start pushing it. Really good thing for Audit Chain. I'll have more about that on another show this week. Maybe might even have a representative from Audit Chain come on here, person otherwise known as Jason, to talk about it. It's obviously it's a very deep topic, financial reporting and that type of stuff. But they do have a token. And if you want to make some money, you invest in things that have good news coming with them. But not yet. Not yet. We got to see what happens. And this is not funny. As this thing I've said was over here, this is not financial advice. This is for education purposes only. All right, Pedro, what chart you got up there now?
So this is BNB still. I'm looking for you guys to capture a reversal, but honestly, we're trending up here on BNB. So I would almost say, huh? Well, I wouldn't say price discovery, but it's just we're coming to the next zone up in this level here. So for me, I'm like, well, we could see this push up to these higher levels here.
Welcome, Vincent. Thanks for joining us today.
Definitely. But these levels here, I could sit there and see us playing. So it actually would be better to go long. So I'd almost want to say pushing back into this area right here where we have this consolidation. So we can see here that we could come back down. So when we push back up, we can come back down, find support at the 5063 area, and then see it continue up into the next leg, which could be around that 530 area. So you could play on the 5-minute and 15-minute, the 8 period. So when we come back down and test this 8 period moving average down at this level between 11 and what hour? No, yes, it would be the 30-minute. So you could hold this for a couple, maybe an hour, 30 minutes as we come back down into this red candle here on the 1235-ish area, which is a 30-minute. So, and or if we come back down, you want to wait and see some volume come in to push back up. But yeah, this is definitely pushing up. We're definitely seeing bullish pressure as we push up to that next level of that 530-ish area. ADA is looking pretty hot here. You can see here we've seen a big push up here over the last couple of days. We're hitting that 8 or that 20-pair moving average, but I don't think that this is really going to hold. So I think we're going to see a little bit tap and go even higher, but we'll see what happens there.
What am I going to say? What am I going to say?
Tap it in.
Just tap it in, ladies and gentlemen.
Just tap it in. Let's tap in. Just get it in. While it's slippery.
Oh, dun.
All right. So ADA is coming up to that 8 period. So when we come up to that 35-cent area, expect some floundering here. We could see it come back down and test the lows here of last week, which is basically that 33-cent area. Let's go to Doge here real quick. Actually, we'll leave Doge alone here because it's going to be in our later stuff. So you guys can see here that we're definitely on TON. We've been definitely, so we came down below. I'm so mad that we didn't go below here. I'm like, so you can see here, we played off of this zone here of that $4.55.7. We'll see what happens. Today, I always talk about if we go up during the week, beginning of the week, what should we do, Tom, at the end?
Down.
Exactly. So I'm expecting to see a pullback here. We'll find out what happens here, but I am expecting this to see it come down kind of way. And the areas that you want to see a reaction could be at that $5.71 area here. We can point this out here quick. Here we go. Boom. So play this 8 period moving average as we're playing off of that. The zone between 599 and 576, and we got a good little 8 period moving average on that weekly time frame. So something to be paying attention to. Also, we're pulling back up for the month right here. So this could act as a good resistance to push back down below the 8. So something like that to be paying attention to. Push through, take out all the stops above here, and then drop it and continue it down. Solana here. Solana is looking very hot, meaning it is getting ready potentially to drop again, I think. But the key point here is this, is that it's got to fight through a lot of supply if it's going to move up.
What time frame chart do you get up there?
This is the daily chart frame.
People are still calling for it to pump before a break point in a month.
Yeah, basically, yeah. For it to hit this area up here, push back up to that 144 potentially, and then to see another sell-off down.
Marty Party says Saul 132 higher to break point.
132 higher
a month from
breakout.
About exactly a month from now.
So for me, I could sit there and say that this month we're probably going to come and tap that 144 area and then see a sell-off continue down. I don't think we're going to do a breakout because we have too many higher.
I didn't say a breakout. Their event is called Breakpoint. The Solana Breakpoint.
Break. Oh, I see what you're saying. I got it.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, I'm sure it'll pump right to the event abnormally outside of the charts, and then dump right after it. So if you're saying it's going to go up a little bit, then pull back, I bet you it's in that month time frame.
Absolutely. Okay, I see what you're saying. Yeah. So that's exactly what I'm looking at. I'm definitely looking at the 200. You got the 200 right here with a pink. You got the 100 period moving average at that yellow line. You got the 89. So it's got a lot of things. It's got a breakthrough.
Oscar Ramos says, glad we bought the dip. Market's getting excited for CPI, the debate, FOMC, and more. I guess since the markets are pumping today, everyone's real happy. They're like, we're back, baby, we're back. It's bull run time.
I don't know about that one.
Yeah.
Remember, we always talk about this. If it's bullish at the beginning of the week, we'll see bearish by the
Pedro,
end.
did that work out last week? Remember, it doesn't happen every time, but the probability and odds say it does. So.
Well, we're Monday here, and last Monday,
which chart? You got up. Bitcoin up there or Solana still?
No, this is Solana. We went up on Monday, and then it went up, hit the 8, and then we sold off. Boom. What's this? So that was Friday, Tuesday, Monday. So Monday we went consolidated the previous week. We sold off on Tuesday, pushed back up on Friday.
Well, there you go, ladies and gentlemen.
So we sold off on Monday here, Sunday. Monday we sold off here at the beginning of August. Boom. And then we finished the week up here on Friday. do it again. So this is Friday. Oh, so wait, this is Monday, Sunday, Saturday, Tuesday, Monday. All right, so this actually pumped on Solana. This pumped Monday, right here, right? Pumped up, and then we sold off. So this one, not so much. This one is actually didn't work out, but it went up at the beginning of the week for that Monday, and then they sold it off right here. So yeah, it didn't work on this one. But let's go. So that's Friday or Monday. Here we go. So here you go. Monday right here, we went up. And then by Friday, we were down. No, actually, sorry, Thursday it sold off. So Monday we pumped, we sold off till Thursday. Sunday we went up. Monday we came down, boom, 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 boom. And we finished up. So yeah, sometimes it plays. Yeah, I just don't see. We'll see. We'll find out what happens. Litecoin here is we're seeing a drop today, but I actually expect this to continue down because there's not a lot of zones until we at least get into this level here. So this could be different.
Which chart you got up there?
This right here is Litecoin.
Oh. Just so you know, Pedro, I have an absolute hard stop at 2 o'clock today.
Okay. So here you guys go. So
Alpha Wolf, yo, 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 yo. Welcome to the party, Alpha Wolf.
How you doing, brother? It's good to see you.
Alpha Wolf is the creator of this meme here, the DYOR meme. You can't see it all, because Pedro and I cover some of it up, but I'll bring them up later if I can download them and get them on the screen without overloading my computer.
I love it, dude.
I know, he made some good ones.
Yeah, that's actually really cool.
And he turned 2 of them into NFTs, which he sent me.
Nice.
Yeah.
One for you and one for me?
Yeah. All for free.
I love it. Thank you, Alpha. I appreciate that, man. That's love,
I have
man.
an odd feeling the quid pro quo was there that we talk about his projects.
That's awesome. All right, guys. So, and then we're going to jump into this stuff here real quick. So Litecoin, expect us to actually come back down to here. So we're going up a little bit today, potentially probably to hit this area right here for supply. And then from here, you have your 8-period moving average and your 20. So let's see where your weekly chart is for Litecoin. Yeah, so this is all in that same area. Like I see, it's coming up into this area by today or maybe tomorrow, and then see it continue down for Litecoin. Here we are. Yeah, let's do Tron, TRX. TRX is pumping again. This guy.
Oh, go ahead. Sorry. Everything's pumping this morning.
So well, it's not even that. I expect to see them come down, continue down from Friday, and to play down into here. These guys are so strong. We'll see what happens. If that 8-period moving average sitting at that 14, so this act as some type of support. We'll see what happens. They are going up for the week, so I'm expecting to see this turn around here, though. I don't see any demand zones here or demand wicks, so I'd expect to see it continue down. It's going to find some resistance here.
Is that lack of demand wick the same on all these charts that are pumping the past 2 days?
Yep.
Or I should say 3 or 4 periods, not days.
Yep.
It's gonna dump, ladies and gentlemen.
But capture the long while it's moving up. Remember, the markets are always right.
Right. I think we need to move on to the meme coins. The regular ones, we're not going to have enough time for. We got a lot to cover.
Okay, perfect. Then let's go ahead. Then I'll just make through this. I'll just go through this here real quick in the next 2 minutes. So right here, right now, we're hitting Matic. We're hitting the 8-period moving average. We played up our zone. but I don't think it's going to continue because we have a zone right here on a supply wick, and then on top of that we have the 8. So it's going to be really interesting to see if it's able
we have to address this correctly right now. It's no longer called Matic.
Polygon, excuse me.
Right.
Polygon, forgive me.
Do the charts even say Matic anymore, or they switched the chart? I can't read.
Nope.
Still says Matic?
It says Matic on top for the acronym or for the ticker symbol, and it says Polygon for the name.
I don't understand though. They went such a big deal to change everything, and then even TradingView doesn't update.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I think this week actually is going to be a good week. I mean, we have had 4-week rotation with a pump. Yeah, it's time for a pick me up. I have a feeling on Thursday or Friday we're going to see a pump. Maybe, man. We'll see.
Like, the question is a pump in what?
I agree.
Yeah, you run through a lot of projects there. You've got your clan project going, Shredder's clan, not just clan. No guys with white hoods running around or anything. You got a couple of them going there. I can't even the Fook. I'm not even going to say it correctly because that will damage our algorithm thing again. But if you could let us know all the different projects you're going to, what you want us to go into, that'd be great. He says, thank you. Oh, I took that off my screen. Thank you. I'm trying to spread the word. Oops. Let's bring that back. Thank you. I'm trying to spread the word. See, I can't do this. Click the damn thing. I'm trying to spread the word right now so I get the comment, but thank you guys. I appreciate the shout out. No problem there, AI. Wolf.
Definitely.
Let's know what Turbo is doing. I don't know any idea what Turbo is.
All right. Well, let me finish off here real quick. All right. So we're hitting that 8-period moving average. I'd expect us to see some type of resistance come in right in this level here because you have the 8 and you have some supply. So we'll see what happens. But we came down to our area. We potentially be pushing up here. Let's go to Dot here real quick. Dot's finding getting a little bit of a rally. I think we could see a resistant level at this level right here. I'm going to remove this. So weekly demand. So, all right, guys. So I'd expect to see some type of resistance coming at this level here. And on top, you have your 8-period moving average sitting right here on your 8. So be ready for some type of resistance at this level here. Be ready to take that short. And if it, depending on how hard we push up, we could probably take it from $4, $4.58. It would be where we'd enter. $4.66 is where we'd go short or where we'd place our stop, and expected it potentially come down to the $4 mark area here. AVAX here. Come on. Pushing up, we saw it bounce.
Ando, thanks for joining us, joining the show here. GSB on Solana is a super token, great community, great CTO team. This token has potential. GSB. All right, well, thanks for joining the show. We appreciate it. Bring some of your community out here. Bring your community, raid our comment section, and we'll bring the chart up. We got a lot of others to cover first. Unless you bring out like 100 guys to raid the chat. And you're first.
Definitely. We got Hassan at GFX. So what's up? Hi, I specialize in creating eye-catching thumbnails. Nice. Okay.
Well, that was amazing timing.
That was perfect timing.
Christoph Pinchot, thanks for joining us. Thanks for joining the show. I really appreciate it with the GameStop.
Yeah, please hit that like and share button too.
Yeah, please hit that like, share button. Maybe type in how you found us.
Absolutely. Please do. Please do. Yeah, we always appreciate people just coming in and have a good time. All right, guys. So here we go. So, and I think this is like really important to be looking at. So I love the AVAX here at these levels here. We could find AVAX we could see it climb all the way back up to the top, which could be that $28 mark area. I was hoping to see us come back down to this $18, but we're starting to catch some legs here. So I would see, I'm looking We could potentially go up and tap the highs here, or we could see support, or we can see resistance step in right here, which is going to be that 26.82 to the 25.95 there. And we should have that monthly. All right. Perfect. Oh, shoot. Thank you. All right. Well, PLN. We'll go with PLN here in just a second. All righty. Tom, do you see that?
Hey, ladies and gentlemen. Normally I'd play the voiceover, congratulations and all that type of stuff. But the great video comment machine or the sound effects machine is not working. I'm Pinto, leader of the GSB community takeover. And he drops us 10 PLNs. I don't even have any idea what 10 PLNs is. Do you, Pedro?
$10. It's $10. Appreciate it.
No, it's PLN 10. I don't know what that is. We're going to find out. But anyway, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. We're definitely going to go over your chart, even though you're not directly paying us to do that. If you could drop us some kind of contract link, or not, you can't post a link, but you can drop the contract address in the comments. But anyway, as Pedro and I always say, thank you very much. We really appreciate it. All of the donations we get to our channel go to help bringing this channel to more people, making a better show, and that so we can get a better crowd and have a lot more fun here. We do this show called DYOR Live, like it says up in the corner. We do it live. We have a show. We review projects. We talk about all kinds of stuff that gets us into trouble with the algorithm, but we have a good time here, and we have a good community that's slowly growing, and we want it to grow a little bit faster. So thank you very much, Pinto. We'll keep you in our thoughts all day.
There we go. So it's GameStop bets. I just saw that.
Endo says, got my boy Pinto here.
What's up? All right, guys. We'll go over this in just a second. Let me finish off this, and we'll go over. All right. So look right here. Right now, we've got this resistance level at AVAX. Be looking for that 26 to 25 area. All right. Now that's it in a nutshell. Let's check out some of the top stuff right now. We've got a few people that are definitely wanting to be looking at our stuff. So we're going to pull up here real quick and then go into the main memes here.
And thank you to everybody watching us on Elon Musk's platform. Really appreciate it. We're trying to stream more over there as crypto really gains traction over there. So for those of you that are watching it, remember you have to click the actual tweet to get to the broadcast screen where the comment section is. And join us in the conversation here.
Absolutely. And there's those two guys right there live streaming, the good looking guys. So at least shout out, say that they're pretty. All right, guys, let's check out GSB here. All right. Here we go.
All right, let me make sure I get the what does GSB stand for?
GSB stand for, dude, that is a nice chart. I am not joking.
Hold on, do you have the right one?
GameStop bets is what I'm assuming.
GSB.
Is this it?
GameStop bets. All right, let's get this up on the screen here.
Like, this thing's looking hot, dude.
Much of it is under your face.
Oh, let's go ahead and move this right here.
There you go.
Look at this sell off, and then the buyback. What is the market cap here? Market cap, not bad, 250,000. Okay.
Very nice.
Very nice.
How long has it been here? It looks like it's gone back a couple of months here.
Yeah, so they've been around since May. Nice little pump for the first day.
And got the super pump.
Look at that big pump. Oh. And then it came back tested. So this is, that there's...
Oh, Pedro's going to do his thing now, ladies and gentlemen. For those of you that are new to the show, I do a lot of commentating and fundamental analysis of things. And Pedro does the technical analysis of the charts. And he does it differently. You see people up there just going, look, there's a head and shoulders, there's a cup and handle, there's a falling wedge, there's a flag, this type of stuff. Pedro does it differently than that. He actually goes in and finds where the orders are. And uses those levels to say if there's no orders from here to here, then the price is going to fall through that level and come down to where all the buys are. And then he does it on the other side too. If there's no orders to sell on the upside, then when buyers come in, it's just going to rocket through there because there's no orders to sell. Because remember, in order for there to be buyers, there needs to be sellers, right?
My man, preaching the gospel right there. You hear this, man?
And so he goes to the charts and finds these areas and gives you the ranges that you see these come. You said, eventually it's going to come back down here. Unless something changes. If there's big fundamental news, that changes where the orders are. And so Pedro goes in and adjusts his charts accordingly. And invariably, you'll see me tweet, in our community here calls him Pedro Damas, because he predicts the market fairly regularly. And not just that, I wouldn't say the market. He'd say, no, well, it looks like it's going to come down to these levels, or up to these levels. Don't want to just be bearish here. And generally he's right because of the fact that there are no orders between point A and point B. Then the price will naturally find where those orders are. The market makers know this, so they're going to drive the market one way or the other. And so while the other things like cup and handle, falling wedge, all that type of stuff does work under certain things, it's a different trading style. It's easier to understand than what Pedro does, because Pedro puts a lot more time and effort and analysis into it. And it works. And so if you stick with us, you come through. We're going to be doing a lot more trading on this show. Not instantly, but as we build up to it and find our groove. And Pedro's going to do it. But anyway, this Wall Street Bets to me looks like a good bet. Pedro, what are you seeing here?
Yeah, man. So look, I'll bring this up real quick. All right, so we see here the market went up. You can see this top area right here acted as resistance. Okay, so I like to see something like this because this is resistance. So when I see resistance at a level, okay, and then we see a push up. So resistance, consolidate, grind.
Hold on one second,
Buyers.
Pedro. Alpha Wolf, remember, you can go over to Twitch. And use, if you have the Twitch app, you can watch us in the background and listen to it while you're on a cell phone, and it doesn't cut off when you switch from thing to thing. And anyone else that's watching, we simulcast this on Twitch, so that if you don't pay for YouTube Premium, you can watch us on the Twitch app. Just search DYOR Media, you'll find us, and then you can still hear us. And when you want to comment, we get the Twitch comments over on this stream also. So you can participate while putting your phone in your pocket or working. Sorry about that, Pedro.
And it's all right. And also, thing I want to throw this out as well is, if you guys want to throw even a buck out to us, I'm saying, because honestly, it doesn't really matter. I just even 50 cents, I really don't care. It's when you deposit money into our stream, I believe that can override some of the stuff that we do say, because we talk about real things. Because we talk about real things. If they want to push us down, Okay, so here's the thing. You guys can check that out. This is what's dope. So you can see how this thing, resistance, it pushed through, came in with a ton of volume. We consolidated right here. And again, they push up, they bust through this area right here at this moment. And then they sell up. You can see how this then becomes support. So they busted through. This is going to be
got the top of the chart now, behind your head again.
Good grief, man. I'm sorry. But this is, so you can see here that this becomes, let me push this up even bigger.
Hussein, you're asking, could you please provide me with your email? Who are you directing that to? And we'll get you an answer.
Yes. So
our email is on the About page. On the YouTube, it says more information. And it says about the channel. And it says click here to reveal email. That's it. The PLN is the Polish zloty, ladies and gentlemen. You know what? To be honest, I'm a man of the world and I've traveled all over, lived in other countries. I did not know Poland was still using their own currency and not the euro. Did you know that the Polish zloty is the most traded and most widely used currency in Eastern Europe?
I did not know that, but that is good to know.
And thank you, Christoph. Thank you very much. We really appreciate it. All of our trades are fully organic, without volume bots. It's all real, and it's an investment. Well, we're here for you. You got a good chart. You got a good crowd, a good community that showed up when you asked them to.
Yes. And I want to finish this off. So let's look at this here. So I like this chart, and very rarely do I see, like, sometimes I got to be gentle and nice. I mean, I won't lie. But you know, sometimes they gotta just be gentle and nice because you know it hurts people when you kind of rip on their chart. They're like, bro, but you know, I gotta also take care of my guys who watch me, right? But very rarely do I can sit there and go, ooh, this is really good, like potentially, right?
Aaron Road, thank you for joining us. Greatest community I know. They restored my faith on the Solana chain a bit. That's all you need on Solana is a little bit of faith.
Little bit, just a tad bit, just a bit.
Yeah, Alpha Wolf. There's nobody here besides me in this room that knows what 3 on the tree means. It's just not. There's no way. There's no. Pedro might. He might know, or Jesus will know what 3 on the tree means. He's in the car business.
All right, let me finish this up because we got 20 plus meme coins we got to get through because I want to set you guys up nice.
Welcome, Carmen. It's never ending today. Carmen, happy Monday, Chumbalones. Thanks for joining us. The hardest working woman in crypto is joining us. Carmen Crypto. All right, Pedro, go ahead. I won't interrupt you for at least another 10 seconds.
It's okay. Shout out. This is fun. So let's do some shout out. I think partly funny is like me and you. I'm like, Tom. Okay. All right. So it's good. It's good. Let's do this here real quick. Boom. All right. So I really like this zone right here. Down at that 0001293 ish. That's a sexy area, man. That's real nice as a pullback down into this area. I think if these guys really, because you can see, guys, look, as it was pushing up, you see how you've seen the sell off here where their defense against that area. So then this right here, seeing this move of coming back down into this area,
it might be hard for the people to see that wick there just because of the contrast on the screen. But what Pedro's pointing at is that candle sold off deeply, and then people bought it right back up.
Yes. And so, like, I really, I really like this area. All right, so you can see here, and I want to bring this up. Crypto Sport, what's up? GSB going to multi-millions market cap soon. It might be, who knows? But I got to see. I do admit, like, it's a sexy system here. So I like this area down here, really, like, as an area to go and buy. Pedro knows this stuff. Thank you. I appreciate that, Joseph. JW, appreciate that. Joseph, boom. So let's pull this up here. So as we see this come down, I'm looking for this area here. This is a sexy buy. In addition to, if you look at the weekly, you see that weekly zone right here, or that 8-period moving average. To me, that is one of those areas that I'm definitely looking for a sell off to in this areas, so I can catch it back up to all-time highs and potentially even, like, if I would expect, because the way you guys pushed up. Let's check this out here real quick. Boom. All right, so your guys is boom from here 5 to 1. So what is that? 502 to about 2. So we'll say 10x. So then we'll see here, come back down right here, 0. So it's 402. Yeah, so your guys' average is 10x. So I could sit there and see if you guys, there's 2 areas here that I could see it push back into, and just sexy. One second here, I gotta change these stylists out.
It's a 100% community takeover project, and I really want a statue. Well, let us know why it needed to be a community takeover. I mean, we know the usual story about what happens with original devs and things like that. But if you want to give a 1-sentence or 2-sentence brief about it to let us all know, that would be fine.
All right, so let me go ahead and finish this off here real quick. So you see here, so I have 2 spots that I'm looking for in between this area. I'm looking for it to pull back into that 0.312-ish area, right? 12.11-ish area, which you have the 8-period moving average, and even a big wick down. So that wick down would look something like this, right? Boom, and a push up down into this level right here, that 50 or 405. And it's not a bad thing, because all these people who bought up here, right? They want a dollar cost average, and so them coming into this area right here is a good area for the buy. And like, yeah, you guys are at 10x movers. So from here, this would be boom 5. So I would expect at least a 5 push up to here, if not higher, right? Because this one was actually a 10. This was a 20x right here from this low to here. So you could potentially be another banger and push back up to. I mean,
banger. That's the official technical analysis term, ladies and gentlemen.
Banger.
Shit's a banger.
This, I mean, potentially you could hit 0.001 in the next push up if you guys. I mean, if you guys hit this like a slam dunk, dude, like Michael Jordan going to the rim, dude, like just boom, Air Jordan that thing. You guys could definitely play this really well.
I think maybe the term is like Lech Walesa taking on the Soviet Union.
Walesa taking on the Soviet Union. Remember, we're trying to stay away from.
No, they say our great Polish friends here. They're sending me Polish zlotys, right, so that's a big moment in their history, is when they got their independence from the evil overlords.
This is true. There you go, my man right here, spitting knowledge. Boom.
What happens when you're an old guy?
All right, guys. So I love this already. Listen, come back, man. Let us know what's going on.
We try to do Meme Coin Mondays every Monday.
Yes.
But if somebody, we have a TG room called DYOR Media, Striking's Crypto Smackdown. Go post a link to your room and whatever else you want in there, and I'll come join your community. And the next time we do a meme coin show, I'll drop the show in your room, so you know it's something to look out for. Absolutely. All right, we need to get to the memes, Pedro. You know what? If we go, memes, I have a call at 2. I just have a call at 2, Pedro. So if we go longer, I'll just put myself on mute and take the call.
Okay. All right. Well, I don't think. I mean, we're gonna.
But thank you to everybody from GameStop, GSB GameStop. Remember, screen capture this. Go back and highlight it. Video capture it. Use the video however you want. There's no restrictions on it. You just can't use the beginning of the show because I have licensed music at the beginning. But during this whole thing, you can cut and paste it. Use it however you want. And if you need help doing that, just let me know, and I'll help you spread the word. We'll get our huge staff on it, Pedro, right?
I know, right? Wait, what is this? Gore a banger? Image Warren saying, that's my $1 million banger. Yeah.
Is that what the stocks say? we got a banger. Okay. Imagine Elizabeth Warren saying, that's my $1 million banger.
Okay, I will be participating in every live show. My man, let's come through, my dude. We'd love to have you, man. Def, hit us up. Like, you can even have your guys pop in on
something. We're live every day, just about. We don't. Yeah. If you can find the time every day, that's great. But we talk about like a lot of economic topics that bore the shit out of people too.
Yeah, yeah. I was gonna say
if you just pop in now and then, that's fine. And if you drop the info in our TG room, we'll definitely let you know when we have good shows and stuff like that.
Definitely. And just come in, man. I mean, that's the key is we build more of a community. I'm all about community, us connecting and community connection. I think it's so important. Thank you for your Hone's opinion, our honest opinion, guys. Keep up the good. Thank you, Aaron. Appreciate you, Mr. Rhodes. Thank you so much, brothers. Andy O and Francisca Sparkles. Yo, what? Happy to see GSB chart up. What's up? Yeah, man. Look, you guys looking hot. Like I admit, it's hot.
Now that's a YouTube
that's right.
Name. There we go.
It's a good YouTube name. That is such a good YouTube name. Francisca Sparkles. Legit. Give me one second. I got a cough.
All right, Ando and everybody else. I dropped that link up. There's a link to our TG room where we do the primary communication about the show. It's not a big place to. Yeah. It's not a call room or anything like that by any means. No, but we talk about what's going on the show, post the show schedule there, interact with our viewers, that type of stuff, have fun doing it.
And I think more importantly, also, like, we talk about like real issues. Like, it's I would say it's kind of like a lounge, right? If you're gonna say it, like, it's kind of like a lounge where you can just come in and BS and talk about weird things and have fun. As long as like everybody respects each other. But
once again,
but we've had heated discussions.
Oh, sorry, Pedro. I've got a delay here that I've been working with for the past 30 minutes.
Oh, it's okay. Go ahead, brother.
I was just going to say, once again, everybody, our show is called DYOR Live, and our media network here is called the DYOR Media Network. We generally broadcast all over the internet. We have a couple of different shows, including a 3 seasons of, as I call it, the award-winning show Rugged, Ruined, and Wrecked, all about projects that have gone wrong. And Pedro and I use what's called edutainment to teach here on this show about stuff. And we love doing meme coins because it attracts a great crowd. But we also get into serious topics about the budget, the U.S. debt, problems around the world, and as they relate to crypto and regulation. So we like to have good conversations. We have guests come on. If you're someone that wants to get a package of AMAs and stuff like that, we do work through Defi Dojo, and they set up AMA groups, and you come on their channel and also on our show to talk about your projects exclusively. Things like that. All kinds of fun. But thank all of you GameStop Bets. Great name. I love it too. GameStop Bets. Hey, Joe, awesome. I was just in GameStop the other day. The other day. I was checking out. Wanted to see there's a new Stream Deck model out, and wanted to see. Well, it's just a bigger version of the one I have, and it's twice as expensive. So I was like, no, I'm just gonna work with the one I got. And then I left the one I got back in the other crib.
That's what's up, dude. That is what's up. Real quick, let's jump here real quick. Let's go over some of these memes for you guys. Let's see if we can make you guys some money here. All right, so one of the things we're going to do is I'm going to cut through these real quick because I got a half an hour to get through this, guys. So I want to go through. If you guys have any questions, please put them down in the comment section. And also, if you're listening to this after the fact, go through and go through and say, hey, so what do you mean by this? What do you mean by that? And we'll definitely come back on the show. We can go over those questions, okay, guys? But I want to cut through these so that you guys can get the biggest bang for thouist the buck. All right, guys. All right, real quick. Do you like how I said thouist?
Thouist.
All right. Thouist.
We make up words here too, ladies and gentlemen. So it's all good. Pedro especially makes them up, but we go with them. And we reuse them. That's the best part.
Yeah, we make up our own. Let's see in crypto, because this is a brand new stuff. I mean, just the idea of diamond hands or aping. I was like, what is ape? What is diamond hand? What? Or what's FUD? Like, I was like, where did FUD come from?
All right, what's first blood, on your Solana. List here?
Oh, yeah. Send up first blood, man. What's the give me the
contract address.
Contract. Yeah. All right, and send that to Tom, and so then it can be sent to me. Diamond, that's all new stuff, and that's why I'm able to create my own new words, because we have a new stuff, and hopefully in like
what chart
10
you
years,
got up there, Pedro?
all right, so we got Doge here. So Doge right here, we've talked about this, is we're coming up to this 8-period moving average that we've been playing off of, and so for me, I'm definitely looking. Come on. I am definitely looking to capture this as it comes back down into these lower levels, which is going to be that 0.772 to the 0.74 area. And you ask, where could you take the short? That's a great question, Pedro. So we could see it pull back up into this level right here. Boom. Relax. Don't do it.
That song stuck in my head too. Stuck in my head.
Oh, thank you. All right, guys.
AI Wolf says diamond balls. All right. Well, yeah.
Diamond
got
balls.
Him. No, it's famously don't have them. That's the problem.
Oh, yeah, it makes me sad sometimes.
Yeah, you hate commercials, but well, we make a few cents out of it.
All right, guys. All right, so let's play this here real quick so you guys can sit there and see this. All right, we'll play it. This is actually going to come from First Blood. So we're going to go over First Blood here for just a second. Boom.
Oh, Carmen, I remember that. You're correct. I remember that, Carmen. I do remember that. Diamond balls.
This is Dr. Futoki.
Yep.
Alrighty, here we go. Alrighty, this thing is pumping, that's for sure. Ooh. Alright, so we have a couple areas here.
Very low volume at this point.
Very, very low volume. I don't like. Oh, thank you. There we go. Yeah, the volume is really low. So I never. These are so easy to manipulate. I mean, look, 395. Yeah, 5 makers. So this is a little bit timid. I mean, at any point in time, you could get rugged on this. So.
Well, it's
and I'm not saying
AI's project.
Oh, this is AI's project.
Yeah, and it's not a fully marketed one. It's just kind of a side project he's doing to see where it is. And Pedro, you and I both own this.
Oh, okay. This is good to know. Well, it's still not gonna detour my my analysis on it, right? Like, but it still looks okay. So the fact is that this is actually moving up the last 4 or 5 days. People are actually buying this, which is good. You had decent sell off here. So if we can come down into this level of that 0.5 0.55913 ish area is really what I'm looking at. I would say this would be a good area to buy. Oh, they're not advertising. All right, there you go. Boom. Let's pull this up here real quick. All right, so we are, and you can see how we bounce off that 8-period moving average here. So popped in, and so that's a good shot here. So if we do come back down, you got 2 entry areas. You got 0.56955, and then you have 0.55918 area here. So I like that. Those are good little areas here. And in additionally to that, one of the things you could be paying attention to is as this market starts to get going, as their marketing starts to get going, this area could be another area, because you see here how we pushed up and we came back down, how this was the previous high-ish area. So this could be another area that if we do see a sell-off, you could see a purchase of big buys right in this area here. So somebody paying attention to. What's the CA? What's the contract? His contract is right here. Excuse me 1 second.
AI, if you're listening, you can drop the contract address in the chat. Just can't drop a link.
Mm-hmm. All righty. Here we go. All righty. So here we go. Here we go. Copy this here.
Chuck Jansen in the house, ladies and gentlemen. Chuck Jansen, the prolific super chatter here, and longtime follower of DYOR, all the way back to the original DYOR. Better late than never. Knee deep in it today. And the good news, Chuck, is I don't have the sound effect for you today, so sound effects machine.
Good to see you, Chucky.
Not working today. All right, let's move on, Pedro.
All right, cool. All right, guys. So this is where I'm looking at. All right, let's move forward here now. So Dogecoin, be looking to be playing this up here. I want to see it pull back either up in this level of that 1049 area, or potentially the 1109 to 1160 area to follow it back down into
Thanks, Walter.
the point to the 7-cent area. So that'd be a nice little 4-cent play off of here that you guys could take advantage of. All right, now let's get to, here we go. Shiba Inu here. Shiba Inu.
Ship.
Shiba-Ru, Shiba-Hine, Shiba Bone. As you guys can see here, this area 8-period moving average. It's an area that we can sit there and see. Let's pull this up here real quick. That is that 00, that's 401396 area. I like this area to take that short down to the lower areas right here that I've talked about of the 04 1088-ish area as well. So I'm looking to capture this this area right here as we come above this 8-period moving average. And let me make sure that I capture the 1396. 1390. So that's this area right here. So this area, let's play this apply. There we go. There we go. All right, guys. So you can see here this play right here. You got that 50-period moving average sitting right here along with the supply area. This looks like a sexy area to take a good short, at least from here down to the lows here. So that would be that we'd be looking to take that short from 1422, stop somewhere above ranging that 14 60 to 70-ish area here, okay? And we want to capture this all the way down, which is going to be probably a 4 to 5, a 5 to 1 area, a 5 to 1 push here. And that would be a nice little trade for us. We can see here. We'll place this right here. Come on, buddy.
Pedro getting ready to do a little trade here.
Yeah, so look at this. This is a nice little area right here. This is a good little area right here. This is where we'd be looking to catch. And this looks like a 3.5, so 3 to 4 ratio area to be playing off of this area right here, guys, for that short on SHIB. And then be looking to purchase if you're looking to be purchasing at these lows here.
To be clear, so Pedro's not saying short it now. He's saying wait till it gets up into that area.
Yes. Yeah, guys. This is all in how you trade. Like I'm giving you guys kind of entry points here so that you know where to short, where to go long, right? Like we've talked about, like with Bitcoin, many of our faithful listeners have been able to short Bitcoin at its very high and get in at the lows over the last year and a half, 2 years with us. And so, excuse me. And so you can sit there and see what's actually happening with it. When we talk about this, very clear. You can go back and check our videos. It's very clear. We're not like, it's all right there. So that's what I like with SHIB. Now let's check out the next one here. Pepe.
Pepe, right, so Pepe Le Pew.
Pepe Le Pew. You guys can see right here. Let's pull this up here real quick. It depends on where is this right here. So that's going to be 18.8 for real. Oh, 8.18, excuse me, 8.18. 8.18. All right, so right here is where I'm looking at this little area. All right, so this would be the area that I'm looking to short Pepe at the level of 870 to 852-ish area. You can see how we have that 50 period moving average sitting right here with us. And so it's one of those things that I could definitely look at to see if I can get in on Pepe there. Mr. Fuentes, what is that contract for? You guys rock. Dr. Fook, no appointment necessary. Come see us. Thank you guys. Much love. Much love to you, Jerry. Thank you for so much for coming in, man. Much love. Okay, I got you. Hair. We'll hit hair in just a second. All right, guys. So you can see here as we're coming up into this 50 period moving average, I'm definitely looking to take that short right here. We got a moving average and a daily zone. Potentially, this is where we would want to get in right here. And boom, let's go ahead and play right here.
Is this still Pepe?
Yeah, it's still Pepe.
Okay.
So I'm looking to go short right here. You should be able to go long from here till we get to this level up in this area of that 852-ish area. So I like this area right here. Our stop is going to be around the 88.7 area, okay? Or even potentially you can play this up here, right here. So this would be a 3 to 1 ratio. This is where you want to play. We want to capture this down back to the lows here. You could capture the longs from the, I think it's 506072 all the way up into this area here. First target you're looking to take part in is the 775 area for your first take profit for the long, and your stop is going to be below this current day. So you're going to get along around here. Your stop will be below today, and you're going to try to capture it all the way back up into that 852 area. And your first target is going to be, and you're going to offload 60 to 70% because you're going to go counter trend here because the market's going down. So on the upper here, right, you'll take off a little low, right? So when you're going trend trading, right, you don't necessarily have to take off such a bigger portion of the actual trade if you're going with the trend. If you're going against the trend, you take out the majority of your position because you're going counter trend trade. So that's why, like, first target, I take out more on some of these trades versus other times I don't, because I'm not going counter trend trade. So most likely it will come, bounce back, and then continue up, or vice versa based off the trend. So that's in a nutshell. Let's check out, and I forget this one. Forgive me. This is Dog with Hat. All right, so I haven't marked
with hat.
Yeah, so we have not talked about this yet.
Hey, Joe, I'm going to take a phone call. I'll be back here in the background.
Absolutely. So you guys can see right here. All right, and let's see if we can get a weekly. No, that's not a weekly. Can we get a month? Nope, not even a month. But the month is right here, though, so we can play off of this. This would be... All right, give me 1 second, guys. Clan, DYOR pump, fun. We'll hit Clan 2 in just a second. Here we go. And how is that possible? Something in the week. Boom. So looking at Dog with Hat, or Dog with Hat, we are playing off of this area right here, that 8 period moving average. It looks like what it is in control on that weekly, which would be that 50 period, again, moving average. So you can see a confluence of that 50 period moving average that we've been seeing here. Boom. Here's your supply area. So this is where I'd be looking to capture this short as it continues down into that 83.30 or 83.01 area. I'm expecting to come back down to this lower level here and then see a pretty strong push up. So we'll see what's up with this. So we're playing, and just to capture our first target off of this short, it'll be roughly right here. With this is with Dog with Hat. So you can see here, capture that. You could either go long right here, but this is where I would be playing my continuation with the short. That would be right here. Come on, dude. All right, boom. Right in this lower, this would be these levels here, and this is where I'm looking to capture my first target right here, and then my second target, right, take off about, I would take out, like I said, 50%, 40% right here, because we're going with the trend, right? And then if we see it pull back into these upper higher levels, obviously don't go negative on this, right? So we would definitely pull down our stop, but this is the area that you would come down, take that first profit right here, and then the second profit would be playing down into here. It's at least a 5-to-1 ratio, so you have plenty of profit. Okay, guys, I want to see nonstop for the next 5 minutes. All right, shoot. What are we doing? Boom, boom, boom. All right, we're going to check out Alfardo Furniture. All right, man, shoot. What's up, Mr. Furniture? Oh, wait, what just happened? Yeah, there we go. Alvarado Furniture Clan. All right, we're about to hit this up here real quick. Give me 1 second. And let's pull it up here. Boom. All right, this is Shredder Clan. All right, guys, check this out here real quick. Ooh, this is too hot. Let's see what's up with this. What's going on with this, guys? What's going on with the Clan here? Guys, I'm seeing a sell-off here. What's up? What is going on here? I'll put it in. If there's going to be a time to get in, this is the all-time low. So you can see here that you guys did see a decent pump here, decent volume coming in, and you can see how the sellers are selling off. It's ups and downs. We had some bad speeds. Got you. Okay. All right. You should take a look at GSP on Sol. The real gem. Oh, thanks for being here. Yeah, we just had you guys on. Jeroni Plato Like, forgive me, man. I'm butchering your name. Forgive me for that. Yeah, I just went over your stuff. You guys, I like your guys' chart. It's fire. It's real fire. All right, man. So I see it. Okay, okay. So look, if you're going to be getting in, because there's right now we are below all the moving averages, right? So this is where I'm like, it's hard for me to sit there and get behind fully this, right? Um, because here's the thing, we're below that period, that 50 or that 8 period moving average. You guys got to get some marketing on this level. So if we continue down, you know what I'm saying, I can't endorse this. But if you're going to get in, at least you're at the all-time low here. So you could at least, you guys could get in at the lows here, is all I'm saying here. I want to see some buys, Wolf. I need to see some buys. Come on, Alpha. So yeah, dude, just giving you a heads up so you know what's going on with that. Boom. Haha, nice try on my name. I tried, man. I tried. GameStop bets. Yeah, we just went over is ready or it's next. Like, I think so too. I expect to see maybe a little bit more of a sell-off coming down to some areas, but that's not bad, right? Because that to me, that's just the pullback for me to get in. So all the new buyers who are watching you guys, right? That pullback just is different for them to load in, and then as you go, boom, that next high, boom, it comes back down. They get in here, and you just keep coming. It's lower high or higher highs, higher lows, right? Is what you want to see with any great chart. All right, it's ups and downs. Yep, I feel you, brother. Okay, now the other part behind it here is if from a fundamental level, meaning marketing and stuff like that, right? If that starts coming in, you really don't have any like supply except for right here, and this is a low supply area. So for me, if I'm looking at this area here, I'm looking at literally like at the most seeing some resistance at this level here, but apart from here, everything else is a go. You don't have any resistance really stopping you, except you got to push through this area. It's going to be the 8 period moving average sitting at this zone here. So you guys are going to have to push through that because there is some fair resistance here. But apart from that, man, you guys literally, you could get back up to the almost all-time highs, which is going to be the 4053-ish area. And then at this level here, you guys want to look to see potentially this area as we speak. I appreciate you. Definitely Jeroni Lavtevoit. Did I say it right? Jeromy? Jeronim? Ah, dude. We'll see. Keep coming through, man. Keep coming through. I'm gonna get it. Thanks, Pedro. I really needed an honest opinion. I appreciate it. Much love, man. I always do my best, but I'm not gonna, crap on you. Apart from this area here, man, you could get going here. And the fact is that it's only 20 market cap, right? $13,000 liquidity, bro. That's nice, right? That's not bad. And to get in at a small, and you've got a big community. So, bro, all it takes is you guys to come in and just boom, start nailing this, and all around the corner, right? All around the crypto market, and it's just bam. His name is Sassy. Sassy. All righty. So let's go ahead real quick. Let's finish off some of these meme coins here. All right. So with nuts, or what was not with nuts? Dog with hat. You can see here, guys. This is where I'm looking at for. Let's check out Floki here. Floki is real interesting simply because Floki is been around forever. I remember the original Floki as it popped up. So it's definitely got mass like religious followers, and these guys that follow this are like religious about Floki, and it's definitely made millionaires out of many coins here. So I'm seeing here we have the 8-period moving average sitting at the 16.2 or it's 16.226 area, and it's sitting in between this area here. So we could see a pretty good pump here. Now, here's the thing, and I bring this up. We've got that 8-period moving on that weekly here, sitting at the 13.045 that could act as resistance. We're seeing support on the 50 weekly, so it's pretty nice. Very interesting talk with Max Chain. Absolutely, there's a lot going on, dude. Absolutely, Space Cat. One of the things is they'll be launching their PWR coin, their power coin on Base, and delisting it on Ethereum. They are having talks with Coinbase. Ooh, did you hear that? Talks with Coinbase, and that's Powercoin. We'll go over Powercoin later. I gotta get through these meme coins for you guys. I can't wait to see your analysis on here. One more time, do me a favor, Fuentes. Send me that. Send me the contract for hair real quick, okay? Just send it to me, and I'll go through. Okay, I argued with my wife to can still participate in this space. XD. Look at that's awesome, man. Thanks, man. Appreciate you guys coming back, bro. Well, Steph. Pinto, thanks, man. Appreciate that. All right, guys, let's check this out. So as we're moving up, look, I want you guys to be paying attention here real quick. Look, there's that 8-period moving average on the weekly, okay? And that's in at that 13,045. 13,045. Come on. There we go. 13,845. It's going to be 13,845. 13,8. 13,8. All right, so again, this is where it's going to be a little tricky because I have no supply zone in this area here. So you have your 58-period moving average. It shows more in this level here. So I would expect to see us at least push through. We're going to see some sort of resistance at that 50-period moving average. So this one I'm a little hesitant to really give. We have our supply area right here, which is at that 16,475-ish area. I'd look at this area right here and shoot. All right, boom. Let's see. Come on. Boom. Here we go. We potentially could play off of this area right here. Pull back the area. I'm gonna make this area one. That. This is an intro time frame zone. So we could be playing off of this zone right. We have the 200-period moving average on, or we have a 400-day period moving average sitting on that 4-hour chart. So this is a good, decent zone here. Play this here real quick. Boom. All right. All right, boom. So I would expect we should see Floki get up to that 14.2, and this is where you guys would want to be looking at. So we're starting to see a little bit of a pump, a lot of with volume coming here. So what I want to see here, guys, for you guys, right here, you guys can see. You want to see it come back down into this area right here, which would be that 12, 6, 15 area. And you want to put your stop right at below these lows here to see if you can capture at the push up to the 14,293-ish area. Let me mark this here real quick. Boom. This is what I'm looking at right here. Boom. I'm going to place this right here where the 8-period moving average is. This is where you want to kind of go long, and you're going to try to capture this from here. All right. Again, you're going against the trend here, so you guys want to make sure that you take profit here quickly. Right, so our first profit area here is going to be looking at that 20-period moving average. You're going to take out about 60%, 70%, because remember, it's counter trend trade because we're in a downtrend. So you're going to be capturing about 60% of your profit right here at that 20 period, which is going to be the 13,198. And you're going to try to capture the rest of that movement all the way up into the 14,293-ish area, if you can capture that. All right, you guys can see. And then we would go short around here once we start to see volume step in. Give me one live buy of GSB, and I will do everything to my community to follow your show. Dude, deal. I'm not the guy who handles our bill, okay? So you would have to come and talk to Tom. Once Tom comes on, then dude, definitely. I have no problem, and we got to see if we have money. But yeah, I'd be down for that. No stuff, man. Now let's go ahead and go over our guy here, Mr. Fuentes. Fuentes, Mr. Fountain. So, like I said, I gotta check with it. $10 is enough. All right, man. Shoot. Once Tom comes back on, we'll be going into it. All right. Oh, we're not even halfway through it. It's already 11 o'clock. All righty. Let's take this out here real quick. Boom. Boom. All righty. We got here with Trump. All right, let's check out here with Trump. Ooh, it looks like there's a little bit of a pump here. Let's check you guys out. All righty. Brother, it's still in that downtrend. So I guess if we're going to be looking to go long, right, you can see here that we do have a bit of a zone right here. But it's that downtrend with here with Trump. Like quick check. And then you have a lot of resistance. We have a lot of resistance, Mr. Fuentes. Like, look, you can see how with that 8 pair, we talked about that 8 and that 20 acting as resistance for it to push on. You can see it came up, hit it, sold off, boom. So it's got to close above that 8 period moving average and 20 period moving average before the other moving averages start to appear, right? So you got to get the marketing going here so that as a trader, when they come and they look at this, they can say, all right, I see some bullish tendency here as it pushes up. Now, the good news is this, there's not much resistance until you get up to this level here. Okay. So, but you got to get above that 20 and that 8, and we got to see with volume, right? And I want to see a reverse of this. You can see here as this acted as resistance, right, which was the lower low. This right here acted as resistance. Low, boom. You saw it came down up in here into the level. It sold off, right? Boom. Then put in a lower low, came up, gonna hit. You've got to get above this area, brother. You got to get your community to really hit this hard. But you don't have a lot of resistance there. So once it starts to get above it, like I said, dude, you should see this thing get going. That's in a nutshell. Pinto, check Telegram, DMs. Tom just got back to you, brother. So reach out to him and then let him know. I love Harry Trump, man. I hear you, dude. You guys are a great community. You gotta hit the shill button though. You gotta start getting on, where Elon is doing his stuff. You gotta jump on other things, right? Whether that's through Zuckerberg stuff or whether that's through a couple other places that you can get your name out. That's what you need to be smart about. And the reason why I'm not using certain names, because I found out that if we use these names, then it actually delists us. So we don't want to see that. And we're bringing a lot of new people already because we're not shooting ourselves in the foot with the show. And me and Tom have been talking, like, if we're going to continue doing this, then we got to really push hard and make sure not to shoot ourselves in the foot. And then get our community to share us out with everybody that they know. And as it starts to build, then, you know what I'm saying, we'll be able to keep continuing this on a daily basis. So that's where I'm like, all right, guys, we need you. We need you to come through. That's it. Hey, Favor. Nice. I love Harry Trump. Hey, Favor. Timothy Fuentes, Favor. Oh, hey, Kristen. Hey, what's up, Favor? All right, cool. Let's move here real quick. Let's come back here. Get rid of commercials, and we be great. All right, dude. I hear you. All right, guys. Let's move here to Bonk here real quick. Bonk is finding a little bit of support, but it put in a lower low. So let's check out here real quick. When we put this in, this wasn't here. Pushed up, came back down, and now we're starting to continue the sell-off here. Bonk. Let's pull this up. I'm going to do this here real quick. Bonkity bonk. So we hit the supply area here. We saw the sell-off come down. Now, where's it going to pull back to continue the down? So we have a couple places we could potentially hit. Okay. One is the 8 period, which is the 19,380, 1939. Give me 1 second. 1939. All right, 1939. So let's check out 1939-ish. 1939-ish. So here we go. This is a nice little area here. Capture that supply. So it's going to be the daily supply. So you can see here, 1, 2. Can do also please for AI Alpha Wolf pretty please. Yeah, we'll do Kendo right now. Did you do Turbo? No, not yet. We haven't done Turbo yet. We'll check them out though. We'll do Kindle. I'm trying to do the top 10 for you guys so that you guys can go through and play off of these. But we'll jump onto these in a second. We will get there ASAP. I promise. Dope. Trump for president. There you go, brother. All right.
All right, Pedro, I'm back. What chart? I was trying to keep up with the things while I was on the phone call, but what do you got?
By the way,
now?
you were doing a great job, dude. Phenomenal job. For real, dude. So impressive, dude. I loved it. All right. Right now we're doing bonk. We're gonna go over bonk here real quick. So I like this play here. Oh, they didn't waste my time. All right. Bonk. So bonk right here. I like the supply area right here. Over the next few days, you're gonna see that 50 period moving average continue down. So I would expect us to see a push back up. If you're looking to maybe capture this play here, you potentially could capture the play up until this point right here. So you could play right here, right? And you would put your stop under today's low, okay, which would be about right here. Okay, and you're going to capture this up to this area here. And this is going to be a 3-to-1 ratio, which is nice area right here. Okay, if you're looking for this is where I would be looking to play this play off of here. Your first target is going to be a 1-to-1, which is going to be right here at the 18 only, probably a little bit more than 1-to-1, which is that 20 period, which is going to be that 793. So as it starts to continue up, right, if we see it go higher, so again, this is going to be counter trend. So you're going to take off about 70%, 60 to 70% at this level here of the 20 period moving average, the 1793, and you're going to try to capture the next little part up to these levels here, which is going to be that 402031 to the 401967-ish area. Okay. And then from there, we should see a revert back down into the next leg down. Let's go into Brett here real quick. Oh, shoot, dude. Kendu. Let's check out Kendu here real quick.
On the Kendu thing, AI, what do you mean drop the 5 or 10 for Kendu? Let me know what you mean by that. We do want to get their community in here, so we'd be happy to go over their chart in here.
So for Pinto real quick, I like him Toff. Toff sounds better than Pinto. I like Tough. KP, we call him KP, new guy. But for Pinto or Toff, dude, did you reach out to him?
I did.
Right? He wanted.
All good.
All right, perfect. Okay, excellent. Boom. Let's check out. Oh, we already did here with Trump. Kendu.
Chuck says things are heating up here again. The DYOR Media Network getting more ads again. Similar to the last big push we had for viewership. Hit those hearts and share with everyone you know. I guess that YouTube knows more people are watching, so they're going to run more ads. I do intentionally have the let YouTube manage it function going, so I don't have to worry about hitting the button to put an ad in. So I always forget.
The other part as well is we're not shooting ourselves in the foot as well. So we're learning how to work around certain phraseologies, and we're learning how to reference organizations without it delisting us. So we're having fun. It's been very fun without compromising the material that we give. That's what we want to do.
All right,
keep good material.
Chart are you going over now?
Okay, we're gonna do Kendu.
All right, Kendu is up on the screen.
Yeah, give me Kendu.
All right, drop the link in there, AI Wolf. We really appreciate it. We will do the Kendu. Spend some time on this one.
What is Kendu's symbol? Kendu?
I think it's just their name.
Boom. Francisca. Is this it? Kendu. Is it Kendu?
Yeah, it's just Kendu. Kendu.
Yeah, that's what I thought. So Kendu Inu. Is this it right here? Is that correct? Oh, here's the contract for Kendu. Dude, that sound is like, I gotta admit, dude, that's a good reminds me of what did it?
Also, a shout out to Kansas Zinu, who's in the crowd here watching us. And for some reason, YouTube is banning him from commenting, even though he's subscribed to the channel. And he's also, I marked him as a authorized user, able to watch the channel, override everything. And he's still getting banned by him. But he's big into the Zinu and the NetZ and PepZ projects. Of which we'll probably go over on another show today or this week or something like that. But if you looked at the thumbnail for this show, there's a little Pepe frog in the corner of it, and that's the PepZ crowd. So Kansas Zinu, sorry, I'll try and work on it again. Maybe I'm just going to have to make you a moderator or something like that.
Definitely, dude. Like, that's weird because I don't even see it. Normally I can see that stuff, so I can't even see them. Sorry, man. I hate it when I've been.
I couldn't see it. Because you're a moderator on it, Pedro, and
yeah,
and he sent me a screenshot saying, "Sorry, chat disconnecting." Which I think if it's chat disconnecting, maybe if you're using a VPN, that might be the problem.
Yeah, that actually messed me up too. I was
here.
Let me focus here. I love you guys, but let me get this stuff out of the way for you guys so that you guys can make some cash. All right, so Kendu, you can see guys here that we came in. Here was our flip zone. We came down, we bounced off of it, came back up, put in, started putting higher highs. We came down, sold through it again. And so if you were able to play off this zone, that's sorry, boom, boom. Here we go. Okay, so you guys can see here, we bounced off of this in the same zone again, but we put in a lower high. So we know when you put in a lower high, it's going to put in a lower low. So we came back following the twin. So you can see here that it's playing off of the daily 8. So you can see here this daily 8 is like, I mean, look at that. A couple times where we went to the weekly 8, right, where we came down right here, it came up and tapped this weekly 8, but we can see we came down, tapped this 20 period moving average, but you can see Kendu is continuing down. So there's two spots that I think is hot with Kendu. One is this area right here, right, that I like, and I like a lot. I like it a lot. Boom. Give me 1 second, my peoples. There we go. Oh, shoot. There we are. Okay. So, here we go. All right, I'm going to remove this, and this will probably become a flip zone for me here real quick. You guys have that. Boom. Infinite blockchain. Oh, dude, did you see the Infinion? How do you say it? Infinion blockchain. Infinion blockchain. Yeah, dude, those guys. I like those guys. Those guys are cool. Boom. So we can play off of this here. This is gonna be a bam, 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 boom. Pop it like it's hot. Here we go. Okay, so it's gonna be.
Bam, pop it like it's hot.
There you go, baby. Shoot, keeping it like it's hot. All right, boom. So keeping it like it's juicy. Oh yeah, here we go. Okay. All right, guys. So look, I like this area right here. It's gonna be 4065.89 to the 4062.04. The supply area is hot. Like this is a good area here. I like this for a pullback into the weekly 8 and 20. So I like this area right here. You have that 50 period moving average just came in. If we see a push up with Kendu, this is where I'm looking to take the short at. Okay, and then I want to capture that short down to this lower area here. So we got a couple areas we can play off of. Okay, if you want to go in long, okay, we can play the long at 4027.64 down to the 1961-ish area. So based off where you would like to get in, if you like to get in and potentially don't want to miss the move, this would be the first area right here. If you want, but without putting your whole entire nut in, okay? But then if you want to hold it, right, and hold on to it and feel the pain here, all the way down to this lower area here, which would be around that 2773 to the 1961-ish area. This will probably be a stronger zone because it's It's a weekly zone, right? So whenever time you have a weekly zone, typically those babies hit a little harder.
Welcome,
So
High Tide and Amos of the Kendu Army. Thanks for joining us. Really appreciate it. Bye, Kendu. Justice for Jing. Bye, Kendu. Just so you guys know, we're a show here called DYOR Live here on the DYOR Media Network. We do a live talk show every day all about the markets, crypto, you name it. We talk about it. Sometimes talk about too many things. But thanks for joining us. Thanks to AI for bringing the Kendu community in.
Always, guys. Thank you. Thank you, Wolf. Appreciate you immensely, man. Thank you so much. Kendu for justice, justice for Gene. There we go. As long as not justice for Sheesh. Ooh. See, almost hurt myself right there. You see that?
Yeah.
You got to be careful. Certain people you can't be bringing up, and so we got to figure out new ways to refer to people. Okay, here we go, guys. And also, guys, if you're new, please hit that share and that like button. That stuff helps us so much. Please do that because, again, that gets us more subscribers. And also, guys, we are trying our best to really push this show out. So please, and again, we don't make a lot of money off of bringing in projects and having them pay for stuff, right? So part of that payment from you guys is throw out our show. We need to get
share it with your really well-attended Telegram rooms. That's how we get a lot of audience. And your social media, stuff like that. Jesus says, I'll share with the sheep. Taking us to the flock, ladies and gentlemen. Jesus, if you could turn some water into wine, I'd also really appreciate it.
I love him.
High Tide, justice for by Kendu. Kendu is Lord. Well, you'll have to discuss that with Jesus here, because he has a direct line there.
So funny, dude.
High Tide, the system's going to auto-mute you, so be careful.
Yeah, be careful, brother. We don't want... All right, guys. All right, so this is where I'm looking at. So if you're looking to get long here, this is the short. This is where I'm looking for the short for Kendu. But here's the thing. This area right here is not bad. This is a good area to buy back to see it continue up. So after this would be a good little short. And then right here, this is where you would really want to, like I said, this play is right here, right? I know what is going on with you. Let's delete that here real quick. Boom. Here we are. There we are. Am I tripping up for a second? Okay. Boom. So we want to play this right in this level, and then potentially you could play this up to this level here. And the key is if you see some consolidation here, that's what you want to see, right? And then play it back up to this level here. And then what you want to see from there is come back down, put in a higher low, which would be somewhere around here, right? And this is what I want to see. If I'm going to be looking to trade this, right? I want to see something like this where you see the low right here. Okay. I want to see it then reach the local highs here, right? And I want to see it put in a higher high at this level. Okay. And at these levels, so you're going to go the short here, you're going to go the long here, wait for a pullback, and then go for the local high to create a new higher high. And then you'll see again pull back, and then another push back up to see a new higher high. So this Romo, it's basically similar to this, right? You guys went up, came back down, put in a local higher low, then you put a high, came back down, and then you put a really big higher high, local low, but it was a higher low, and then boom, right? And so it's similar what you guys are seeing right here, but here you could see it on a grand base, right? And this could go to much higher high.
Hey, Pedro, I'm going to repeat myself for the new viewers. You see a lot of people do technical analysis on the great internet here about projects, and they talk about patterns like head and shoulders, a cup and handle, a wedge, and a flag, and all that type of stuff. Pedro does it differently, and he's frankly been teaching me about it. He looks for where the orders are. And so even though he puts your chart on there, recently the volume has been down, and the price is down compared to a few weeks ago. He doesn't look at that as like, oh, that's a bad thing. He looks at it and says, okay, it came down because this is where the orders are and this is where the buyers are. And he goes and finds those zones. And then opposite, when it's going up, he says, I'm going to go find where the sellers are. You need to know those things. Because otherwise, if you don't know those things, that whole cup and handle and flag, all that BS is just reactionary trading. But what he's trying to tell you is that this is where there's zones that he sees orders on the books to buy. And so even if he says, well, look, the price is going to come down here, that's not a bearish sign by any means. That's a sign because that's where a majority of you people think that they want to buy. And they put their orders in. And so if the price comes down there, that's a sign for you to do what, Pedro?
Buy.
Buy. Right.
Buy.
And so and people are like, well, I bought way up here. I just wanted to moon. Well, then you do DCA. You do some cost averaging in, and then you put your more orders in these zones. That's how this really works, ladies and gentlemen. You know, that's how the trading actually really works. And I was blind to it for a long time until, even though I was in this business 30 years ago on Wall Street, you know, it took and we had paper charts then that we had to fill out, so it was different. Pedro opened my eyes to this. So all of you from Kendo, sorry about that, Kendo,
yes.
Think about what Pedro's saying and saying, all right, our charts do this all the time, like Bitcoin's going up and down, goes down for a long time, goes up for Bitcoin. Just because it's going down doesn't mean that's a down thing. You know, where are the orders? The orders are where these green lines are. Put your buy orders in there and load up your bag.
Yeah. And here's the thing that's so cool about all this stuff, right? And I think people don't realize this because this is something that it's important to pay attention to. Now that the institutions are really involved, and if they start to look at your project, they're going to step in and they're going to do this, right? They'll do this to you, and then you'll get confused. But if you look at these things, and it's funny, there was a show where me and you were talking about the market, and I said, and we were pretty high in the market, and I said, yeah, we're going to come down to here, and we went over like 15 projects, and you're like, do you think we're actually going buy a
goddamn bag already? The double entendre is noted there, High Tide. Jesus, otherwise known as Jesus, go buy a bag for your dad.
Oh, that's so good. Oh man, that's a good. It can do 47K.
As we say, we like to keep you entertained here, people. It's edutainment.
I love it.
You guys are in 15 central exchanges? Oh my word.
I love it, man. I love it. All right, guys. So here you go. So I like these areas here, man. This area here is good. I looked the short here to get down to buy in and then just see this thing explode. Which I think is very much going to, because you guys have such a good community. So we'll see what's up. Can do nightness. I like that. That's cool. You guys sold 47,000 bags of Kendu. Oh, that's not cool. All right, guys. So let's jump back here. So that's Kendu here. Congrats, guys. We'll see what happens if we start and get going.
What's your guys' what's Kendu's Twitter handle here? What do we do? What do we hash, or what's the account for that? Let us know.
Yeah, hit them up, guys. And while you're doing that, I'm gonna go through him. We can always go back to Kendu in a second, but I want to finish off Brett and get through these meme coins for you guys. All right. So Brett here, as you guys can see, and we've talked about this, we're in a downtrend. We're following that 8-period moving average on the daily and weekly here. So you can see how we're playing off it here on Kendu. Sorry, this is not Kendu. Forgive me.
Brett.
Brett. Excuse me, Brett like here. Brett. So let's check out Brett here. So Brett is has this area here. I do like these areas here. Boom. Here we go. This is going to be weekly.
Kendu just had a 47,000K purchase. Thank you to Pedro and I really appreciate it. Thank you
guys. I appreciate you guys.
It must have been Jesus.
That was
turned some water into wine. Nope, turned it into some crypto.
There you go. All right, guys. So here we go. On Brett here, I got a supply area right here, which is looking nice. That is at that 11 cent to 10 cent mark area. If we still hold on to this level, okay, this would be something that we could see a push up literally from this level here. Again, we're right at these good areas here. So I would say today you could capture this long. Actually, no, don't actually, let me rephrase this, because you got that 20 period moving average. And I always want you guys to have at least a 1-to-1 ratio of at least a 1-to-1 for your first target. So I would not play off of this. I'd expect to see this thing though to push, find some support or find some resistance here, come back down. If we come back down, then expect to see some to find some support on that 8 period moving average. If we can see tomorrow, if we come down here tomorrow and we start to play off of this is what I would look for, right? And it's really important. So that's this area here. This is where you want to look for tomorrow. If we see, and this is where your stop is going to be, right? So then your first target would be that 20 period moving average right here, and then to see it push back up to that 50 period moving average. Okay, and again, this is all predicated kind of on Bitcoin, and Bitcoin if it keeps moving up, and then to see the turnaround towards the end of the week. Okay, guys, let's check out PopCat. PopCat here. Well, let me finish off. Sorry. If we do push up to here or into these levels here, I want to see you guys take a short. Okay, up in these levels here. These shorts are real important simply because you're basically just going right back with the trend again. So it would be right here for PopCat, and this is where you want to see it play off.
Give Brett up.
Yes, this is for Brett. Sorry, not PopCat. It's for Brett. So this is what you're looking for, okay? For it to push up to here, potentially come up to here, okay? And then if it hits this, expect to go down. You're going to sit there and play this right here like that. If we come up to this zone right here, we're looking to play it like this. Okay, guys? That's for Brett.
Yeah, you can do, people. I just dropped a tweet with a screen grab from the show. Go to your feed, wherever I tagged you, hashtagged you, I added you, all that type of stuff. I'm on Twitter or on X. I'm Striking Balls. This is Pedro Garcia up above me, and also in that tweet is our DYOR Media account. If you could follow all of us, we'd really appreciate it.
Yeah, immensely.
We're trying to grow, get the word out. We do a good show here, but we're a little behind the scenes. We're behind the times with the amount of social media viewers, and we need your help.
Yes,
and we're happy to go over to charts to get your help. Well, thank you.
Listen, and honestly, and your help really, it can only come from you guys. I'm just being honest, like 100%. It only comes from our viewers, because the truth is we keep talking about things here, and we're trying our best not to, but we need to talk about the real situation that's happening in the world. We want to talk about real stuff that is moving and that keeps shooting us in the foot realistically. So what happens is, it is by our viewers who send us out, who promote us, that actually keeps us with the ability to keep going. So just letting you know,
welcome, Mrs. Pixel.
What?
Mrs. Pixel in the house. One half of the Pixel family.
What's
Thanks for joining us. Really appreciate it.
I like Miss Pixel. She's fun. All right. Okay. All right. So let's check out here real quick.
PopCat.
Now, PopCat here has been really kind of interesting. It's already up at the 8 period or the 50 period moving average right here, all right, which is that 8 period. And here's the thing, it's last week we saw some lowish volume. I mean, we saw a decent volume, but you can see how volume is dropping off here. I want to sit there and I want to see PopCat again hit these levels. Like this area here is probably going to hit, I would gauge that it could probably hit this, it could put in a new higher high here. And so potentially PopCat could see some wheels coming in up into these higher levels here. It all depends. If we can see this volume today, if this volume can pick up and we could see this at least equal, if not more, of volume for today, okay, we could see a continue higher. And so I would sit there and say, look at smaller time frame. You see this 30 period moving average? That 30 period to hour moving average, you can see how we're playing off it. It's actually 2 hour. So it's that 2 hour zone here. You can see that 2 hours. So this is where you want to see. You want to see kind of a sell off to this area and then a push back up, potentially up to that 87, 84 cent area here. All right. So it's something I want to be looking for. And this is where I'm looking. Over here. Here we go. This is going to be long. This is where we're going to put our stops right here, and we're looking to play this right up here. Your first target when we pull back, right, because we got that 200 period moving average on the 200, is we should see a bit of a sell off to here. And again, that first target after we come back and tap this area should be up at this level here. Let's see right here. I'll put it in a little bit more. So that's what we want to sit there and see, right? And that is a 14-to-1 ratio. So that should be a good play. First target is going to be at that 20 period moving average as we come back down to test this area to see it continue up. Okay, so first target, like I said, this is counter trend, right? Actually, no, this is counter. This is not counter trend because these guys are moving up. Give me 1 second, let's make sure. Boom.
Hey,
Yep,
Zeus,
gap up, came back
I got
down,
what
push
you
up.
mean there. I was waiting for you to call me out on it. It's a banger, not a gangbanger.
Oh, gang banger. That's good. All right. So here we go. So you can see here that this right here is a potential good play for you guys to capture a pretty good run off of here. Looks like it's going to be it could be a potential 14-to-1 here. Like I said, your first target is going to be that 200 period moving average. Pull back into it. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, so we should see some
Shane,
play.
I don't think we did
down.
Trump First Blood. Pedro, did we do Trump First Blood?
We're about to do Trump First. Yes, no, we did not do First Blood.
I was off the show for about 10 minutes on a call, so I don't know.
Let's do First Blood here real quick. Send it to me. Forgive me.
Shane, we need a contract address for that.
Yeah, send that to me. Sorry about that, Shane. All right. Hey, guys, if you don't mind doing us a quick favor, please hit that share button and that like button and heart buttons. Listen, this stuff helps so much because, again, we're not sitting there. We're bringing real content with the real stuff here to you guys. And we talk about real issues, right? And those issues are real, right? And so we actually get delisted because we talk about a bunch of stuff here that's real. And so it's only by the help of our viewers that actually push this out, not us. So, it's the price you have to pay if you want to go over real issues and real stuff.
I'm looking at that 47,000 buy. Somebody just dropped 20 ETH on Kendu during our show.
Jeez, really? That's what's up, dude. All right. Yeah, because like I said, it could go back up to that area and then person makes cash. So there you go. X Kendu. All right. Nice. Boom. Thank you for the P&L, man. 10 points or $10 buy. Okay. Cool. Yeah. You talked to him about that. All right. Here we go, Shane. Here we go. Boom. Here we go. And here, come on, bud. Where are you at? That's why I'm sitting there confused. There we go.
Ladies and gentlemen, hit that like, subscribe, follow button, whatever it is you watch us. To those of you watching on X, we really appreciate you guys. However, the X views tend to be shorter, and the reason is people forget to right-click on our tweet and say open in a new window and open up that broadcast screen so you can watch it. Also, you can put that tab in the background and listen to us while you're have a spreadsheet open, making the boss pretend, fooling the boss like you still have something going on here for work when you're really degenning with us. But thank you to everyone on X for watching. And those we had a couple viewers on Twitch today that were not the usual volume view scammer people. Thanks for watching us on Twitch. The crypto community there is hard to break into past those first couple of channels on the Twitch list when you scroll through it.
Alrighty,
here we were. And also, ladies and gentlemen, while I've got you viewers on here, don't forget that our right below me, there's a QR code to get some free money. You guys, I know you, Mr. $47,000 guy, don't need the free money. But if you were to open up an account on BidFi here and trade, they'll give you a free 100 USDT to trade with also. And it's a great exchange, no KYC needed, and they're good in North America. And they don't, as I said, the KYC doesn't apply until you get to much higher levels and you start, and then they issue tax forms and all that type of stuff too. But until then, if you're just a little trader, want to trade here and there, learn perpetuals. Believe it or not, we have viewers here that don't know what it means to go short. And this platform will allow you to do that. Learn to play the market when it goes down. Don't have to use leverage. Can just be zero leverage and just say, I bet the market's going to go down. And so our exchange partner here, BidFi, would really appreciate. Actually, we would really appreciate the signups because we get credit for it. Just put your phone out, click that button, and sign up for BidFi, and you'll get yourself some free monies. Anyway, back to you, Pedro.
All right, cool. So one thing with First Blood here, First Blood is above the moving average with volume, which is nice. Is what I do like to see. You see how we had a sell-off here, a small little sell-off here. So it's pretty nice that we've actually got up here. You can see how we do have a demand wick there. So I like that look so far. If I am going to be looking to get, if I was going to get in, I'd be getting in pretty much kind of right now. Right, if I was going to get into this, primarily because this area right here, you have your 8 period and your 20 period moving average. We should be having that weekly area right here. Yeah, so if 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So this week here, if you guys can push above this and get above this period right now for First Blood, Trump First Blood, listen, you guys, this could very much just draw in traders because look, you're above the 8, you're above the 20, you've already come in, you tapped this, you sold off already, right? So let me use this kind of big thing right here. Go full here. All right, you get the big push, you have the sell-off consolidation here, okay? And then on top of that, now you're above the you're
banging.
Yeah, you're above the 8 and you're above the 20 here. So if you can capture and get this going, right, this could be where the trend just starts to push back up. So again, you can see you came in with good volume. That area right here, there's good volume, right? And then you're seeing yesterday and today, you have smaller volume, which means that your sellers have been pretty much kind of pushed back out, and now your buyers are stepping in to push back up. So this is potentially the start of a trend. Okay, you got 1, 2, 3. You got to keep this day above this area, right? And then what you want to start seeing is climbing. Boom. Here is your. This is key right here. Here is your. Give me a second. This, you need to push through this area, right? This is your You're not your trend. Why am I forgetting? It's like a channel, right? This is kind of your area. You got to push to this area. If you can get some volume and get some stuff going, get some blood, First Blood, you can get going and really start seeing this thing push up. So far, solid floor. Yeah, not bad of a floor, man. You came down to the low, right? And you held that. And you can see now it's starting to pick up. So if you guys can get some major marketing and get it going, this thing is up. If marketing fizzes out and you see people starting to chill out, then because you're at a crucial point here. You're above the 8, you're above the 20, they're sideways. Okay, so I want to see this start to pick up. If this day comes down, then pushes back up or stays right in this level here, and you have a very small amount of volume on the red side, then tomorrow we should see it go down first to go back up and to see this baby get going. So yeah, it's in a nutshell.
When's the debate? Tuesday tomorrow night?
No. Oh, is it really?
Yeah. So that might be a little fundamental impact on the charts here.
Yeah, let's go into let me push through this, guys. Okay, let's push through because I want to get down here to the political memes here. Okay. All right, here we go. Okay, so we got Popcat. I already talked about that. Let's go to Dogs. All right, Dogs is pumping here for today. And the biggest key is this. It just got above that 8 period moving average. Let's see why we saw the pump here. Where is this at? No, there's nothing. 2, nothing. Boom. Nothing. 30-minute. Nothing. Come on, give me a zone right here, at least on a 5-minute. Nothing. Okay. All right, so this is potential. I don't know why it's starting to pump on Dogs here, but the key is this, right? The key is that we got to see some pumpage going on. So you guys see this here real quick? The 8 period, you see how we starting to have a good little push up here? Okay, I want to sit there and see this stay above her. We have good volume coming in. Okay, so this potentially could continue. You're asking, where is Dog? Where could it go? Because we're above that 8 period and weekly 8. Actually, nope. Right, this is where it could go potentially all the way back up to here, and then after this, it's a straight shot. Right here on this daily, let's pop this too. So I like this area right here. We can see dogs up to the 0013 814 to the 0013 320-ish area. So this pretty much has a clean shot up. And then for a potential, if it comes back down in the next couple, if it pushes up and comes back down, this is where you're looking to be buying in on right here. This is going to be that 00096. And again, this is like that $1,000 or excuse me, 1,000 area. And so typically it's a round number. So you could see it either bounce off that 001-ish area and then see it climb all the way up to here. This is what I'm looking for. Right into this level. This is where we want to be. This is where we want to look at. And this is looking like it get all the way up here. So this is potential a 4-to-1 ratio, which is good. I would try, like if you're looking to get in at that whole number at the 1,000, it's a 4-to-1. If you're looking to capture the lows here, then I would sit there and say, play, this could be a 8-to-1 or 6-to-1, excuse me, come on. Yeah, 8-to-1. So if you want to get in right here, you're going to place this, you're going to put your stop underneath here of the green line. You're going to get long as we pull back into this level, you get to the next level up, right? That's in a nutshell. There's like a bone here. Bone right here is hitting some pretty decent momentum here. Excuse me, not bone. Book of memes here. Book of memes is finding some support here, and it's about to hit that 20-period moving average. But you can see how the volume is picking up. So that's a good sign, basically saying most likely we're going to see Book of memes push through this 20-period moving average on that daily.
Man, when their original pump was going on, the volume on there, they had pumped up to almost $1 billion. And they were, I mean, it was like seeing trades $400,000, $500,000 trades, just amazing volume. It was, I couldn't even believe it.
That's insanity. So
it was total insanity. It just came out. It was like it only launched a few hours before, and it just.
I mean, you could see it, but so you could see this thing back all the way up. So there's two areas that you could see it. This thing starts to catch fire here.
How
right?
old is that there, Pedro? You got there?
This is.
The Book of Memes is a couple months old here.
Yeah, this is August 24th, or excuse me, August 15th.
Yeah, no, it's been around since spring.
All right, so let's pull this up there then quick. We'll say. We'll sit there and see right here. Let's try here. All right, boom. Okay, this actually sits better. All right, so we'll do this one right here. And this was originally ran on Crow.
You know, I think so. I think it was on Chrono.
Okay, cool.
And that's about the right time frame back there in late March, early April. And on the first day, like if you look at the daily chart, it's not just bot in the first sniper bots. It's like crazy volume.
All right, cool.
Well, I've been ignoring the comments here a little bit, ladies and gentlemen.
There we go here real quick. So we'll sit there and we'll play off of this.
Pinto throwing us the
Man.
Zlotys. Thank you very much. Really appreciate it, as always. I wish I had the sound machine going today, but my computer would overheat and die. Thanks for the donation. We really appreciate it. You've been very generous today. We really, really, very much appreciate it. All of that goes to helping make this a better channel and bringing you guys the best content possible.
Absolutely. All right, guys. So let's check out Book of Memes here. So I would gauge that if this thing's going to take off, it's like I said, it's already starting to. We can sit there and see it right here. It's you might have some area right here. This shows me a different chart here. So let's look at the chart here. So that's on that 50. And so you can see here on that weekly. Yep. So you're going to see some resistance come in at that 0072, 72 to 610 area. So this 610 area is potentially where I could see a drop. So let's pull this up here real quick. I look in here. Yeah, so this is where I would look to see it push back into. If you're looking to take part in this trade, I would sit there and play right in this level here. I would want to play in this level here, at this low here. Let's pull this here. Not a lot of volume here. What's going on? Why isn't that volume? No volume data. Not interested. Okay. Yeah, so this is definitely one of those areas I'd be looking for it to pull back into it, capture it back up into this level here, and then see it come down. This is where I'm looking for. But I would rather be shorting this, because if you look right here, the trend is down. Lower highs, lower lows, right? Lower highs, lower lows, lower highs. And we'll get, and the next part is going to be here. So I would expect to see this, and or potentially
I think it's right where that next low is. Yeah. The next low, if it's a lower low, then we've got problems.
But not bad. It's not bad at all right here.
Ladies and gentlemen, quickly the schedule. Tomorrow we'll be on at, as you can see from just to the right of me here, Tuesday on the 10th at tomorrow at 12:15. So join us, same bat channel, same bat time. Wednesday, same time and all that kind of stuff. But Tuesday is Technical Tuesday, where much like today, we do a lot of charts and all that. So bring your projects. Fewer memes, but if you bring them, we'll talk about them. We'll talk more about Bitcoin and the top tokens on what they're doing and where they're going. And then on Wednesday, usually we like to have guests, but have no guests scheduled this week. And then we'll be here Thursday as well. I don't have it here, but the schedule is Fridays for what we call Full Rant Friday, which we do at Twitter X Spaces on Friday. And I really turn Pedro loose, and we don't have to worry about the algorithm.
Yep.
Shit can't be what we say.
So everything is open. And forgive me, I need to grab something to eat here real quick, because I'm starting to get a little wane here. I've been going pretty hard here. So give me 1 second. That's all right, we're gonna go into the political memes here real quick.
We do that.
Huh?
I said do that.
All right.
We only have a little bit of time left here. I do have to be out of here in 10 minutes.
Let's do this, my peoples. Let's do this. If ever Synergy ever wants to be our sponsor, then I want them to be our sponsor. You know what I'm saying? These guys, I love these guys. The GTs. All right, here we go. Okay, this is Constitution DAO. All right, you can see here, guys, that we're actually been consolidating here, right? Things been kind of high, lower low, or higher low, lower high, now higher low. So it's consolidating. Potentially, we're starting to see a bit of a pump, maybe for tomorrow. So this is important to be paying attention to. If we start to see this thing really start to get basically tail, it starts to get going, this thing can at least pump up to the 0.07 or 7 cent 5, not 4. That's this area right here. I'm gonna play this here real quick.
Oh, I'm sorry. What the project you got up there, Pedro?
This is Constitutional DAO.
Constitution DAO. Conjunction junction. What's your phone?
Yes.
A bill is just a bill on capital.
And their ticker is Peoples. So this is where I would see this play could potentially pump to, right? We also have the 50 period moving average. I would typically go right there, but that 50 period, right, would be if there wasn't really new. So if Trump starts to kill it tomorrow and you start to see him just kicking tail there, I'd expect to see this thing start to pump. It's one of the largest meme coins out there for the political side. So I would gauge that this thing could potentially push up to here. But if Trump starts to do really bad, it could bounce off this 8-period moving average, and we could see this thing come back and test this 50-period moving average here. Now on the back end, I'll bring this up here real quick. This zone right here, as I'm looking at it, and this is super important, right? It has already been hit. The thing that's strengthening it is this 50-period moving average on the weekly. So if this thing comes right now, we see a sell-off, you could potentially see a push up from this level up to, again, to test that 6-period or the 50-period moving average. So these are your guys' zones to be looking at. And if it does see even a further sell-off, you see a potential pullback into this area right here. I don't expect it. If it pushes through here, this thing is, I mean, the only thing that's going to stop it is it to get to its all-time highs, which would be the 12 cent. All right, guys, let's check out here. Actually, let me put that in here for us then. Come on. Here we go. There we are. Alrighty, so we go from there. Okay, next, let's go to Trump. All right, this is Trump, and it's actually MAGA is the name, but the ticker symbol is Trump. So, also, guys, if you guys don't mind, again, as I'm going on this, please hit the like button. Please hit the share button. This does help us quite a bit.
Like us, subscribe, do it. Whatever you need to do, whatever platform you're watching us, do it.
Yes, yes.
And choose that notify thing. People want to get notified, and YouTube notifies people based on what they think you want to see. Even though you click the button, make sure you click the all button, like all notifications for videos.
Here we go. Boom. All right, guys, here we go right here. You guys can see this area right here for MAGA. For MAGA is literally, you got two areas that you got right here, which is the point or the 3.86 area here. Okay, this area here is a unique area simply because it's in between the 50 period, or it's in between zones. So for me, I would sit there and say you got two areas here. You got the 316 or 361.4 area off of that 8-period moving average on that weekly, and then which is around the same place as the 50, and then you got a zone right here. So potentially you could see this thing pull back up. Now it's finding support on this 8-period moving average. So you could actually even take this play right now, okay, and put your stop, and I'll point it out right here. This is where you would want to play it at. This is how you're going to play this, right? You would want to play right here.
Lay him down and smack him yakking. Let's play it.
And then right here. So it's not going to be a huge push right here, but you could get in on this level right here. If you're going to get in, I would caution it, right, to actually even put it below the low. At the end of the day, once this day ends, okay, I would encourage you to wait until the evening, right? And once you start to see this push up again, I would expect to see. And then what you want to do is move your stop up to the lows of today, so then you can actually increase your risk to reward dramatically. Instead of a 1-to-1 ratio or one very small, like what is this, a 1.8 to a 5.7. So it's, make sure if we start to see it push up, this is what you want to play. Let's check out MAGA here real quick. Now this is MAGA and ticker symbol MAGA. This right here is a unique one in the same sense that you are above the 8-period or the 8, 20, and 50-period moving average yesterday, but then you saw a sell-off here. So to me, I don't know if people are selling this, but this is a good sign from a trading standpoint. Okay, it gaps down into demand, and then it gets ready to push back up. So I do like this type of play, basically because I'm finding support on the weekly 8, which is sitting right here. Okay, and what I would do is I would actually get in about right here. Let me push this here real quick. This is my zone area. It's in my zone. Okay, and then the next thing here is what I would be looking at is I want to see this. None of these areas here is strong, so I'd expect it to at least see it tap that 200 period moving average, or at least the 89 moving average. Okay. And my zone area, let me pull up here real quick. Here we go. Boom. There we are. So you could potentially capture from here, and this is where you would be looking to play it at. Where you would want to be looking at.
I think, Pedro, we're gonna have to finish up on Technical Tuesday the balance of these.
All right. Well, let's finish this up here real quick because I just want to get this done here.
Sure.
Okay. Boom. Right here. So see this right here. Boom. This is what I'm looking at for Strump. All right. This is gonna take longer. Let's go ahead and finish up here. Miss Pixel, thank you. Don't eat on camera is what the new casters tell you. Yeah, you're right. I'm just starving, man. I was like, we're not this going. All right, guys. I just don't want to fade on you guys and start to yawn, and before you know it, because I'm doing a lot of mental agility here, so that's why it's just a lot. And your brain starts to go, I'm gonna fade out here real quick. This is what it does, and before you know it, I'm just like, so I don't want to do that. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for coming in today. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I did my best to make sure
nice
that you
long
guys.
Show today.
Yeah, I went over a lot of projects, a lot of good areas for you guys to make some good alpha. And the most important thing is this: I just want to make sure that you guys get a lot of value here, right? That you guys can make potential money. Again, this is all stuff that I would do, okay, in these plays. Again, this is not financial advice, but this is something that I will do and most likely try to get in.
Pedro has got the Chewbacca size head here on the screen.
Oh, sorry, it's huge. Sorry.
Oh, you're leaning on your arms or something talking. I'm like, my head's like,
dude, I forget. Yeah, you're right.
Look at this good-looking fellow, ladies and gentlemen. My co-host Pedro Garcia in the house. Give him a hand for a great show today. A lot of information we brought to you guys with these meme tokens. We haven't done that in a while, so there's a lot of catching up to do. Pedro's got a couple good ones for you tomorrow with Technical Tuesday. A couple of projects that came back down into the zone he predicted a while ago.
Oh, yeah.
And then what made our trades work out. So tune in tomorrow. We're going to have another good show. Jesus says, don't be hangry. Don't be hangry, Pedro.
Yes.
I like this. That song goes here today. I hope you guys can hear it. Relax. This is all crypto. It's not the end of the earth, even though I open up by saying that when the sun goes supernova, all of your crypto problems will be over. But that's not the point. The point is to relax, take a deep breath, zoom out, look at the charts. You know, whatever's going on in this, you can make some money on if you get some good advice from people, if you do your own research and learn. Keep learning. File all these things that Pedro and I tell you, especially the ones that Pedro tells you away, and learn how to use them. And you'll end up making money. Remember, you don't have to make money just by buying and holding. If you want to really, it's like, the bicyclists. The proper bicyclists aren't just pushing down on the pedals; they're pulling up on the other side. That's why they wear those bike shoes. To get some momentum on both sides of the market. And of course, you can do that with our sponsor down below, BidFi. You heard me say it again here, BidFi. I've pitched you 3 times in this show. Pedro, on behalf of everybody, all of our viewers and all that, thank you for the effort you put in today's show. Tomorrow will be a banger as well, hopefully. We had a great viewership, over 120 people on YouTube. Twitter was a whole bunch too, and we had, I think 80 or something. We had a lot going on. AI Wilf says, have a great day, you guys. It was a great show today. Thanks for your time. Thanks for bringing the Can-Do community to us and making those great NFTs for us.
Absolutely.
Appreciate it all. On behalf of Pedro Garcia and I, ladies and gentlemen, have a great day. My name is Tom, otherwise known as Striking, here in the digital media universe world, whatever. We're so glad to have hosted another episode of this show. We'll be back tomorrow, so be there. See you tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen. Relax. Don't do it. Jesus is going to get the last comment. Relax. See ya!